Drake? Drake! What? Wake up! There's somebody after me. So follow me. Don't forget your staff. You'll need it. Try to keep up.
Ah, the Gemini twins. I've been expecting you.
Drake, this is Custer Pollux. He was a friend of Dad's. He taught me how to fight, and I brought you here so he could teach you too. It's good to meet you, Mr. Pollux.
I was so sad to hear about your father. Jonas was a good friend of mine.
Thanks for your concern, Mr. Pollux. This stupid island's been nothing but trouble since we were stranded here 10 years ago. First, Dad gets crippled in the wreck, and then, just because some blind dinosaur lets him ride around on her. You know, he was doing her a favor as much as she was doing for him. And then he felt like we owed Dinotopia some big debt of gratitude. Well, I'm not buying it. You know there's more to it than that. Well, if there's one thing that I know for sure, it's that Dad's gone now because of these dinosaurs. Dad was in the rainy basin because of us. He was trying to surprise us for our 24th birthday, with the route that keeps these Dinotopians alive for so long. Sure, he shouldn't have been out there by himself, but it was just an unfortunate accident. Accident my foot. Some snaggle-toothed dinosaur eats my dad. That's no accident. That's murder. And I'm gonna get revenge. You made a promise to defend Dinotopia, not to destroy it. Whatever. I'll do what I want.
Boys, settle down. I've agreed to train you because you've just faced a very traumatic event in your lives. And you're more likely to do something reckless that could get you hurt. A lot of folks on this island would have trouble with what I am about to teach you. This is why I ask you. Please be cautious with the skills that I teach. I've already gone over most of this with Jacob. So let's get started, Drake. Use this mallet head in combination with that staff of yours. I am also giving you a sunstone counterweight to place on the other end of your staff. This particular mallet head is made of wood. It's not very strong, but it will do for now. There are 3 sages who live throughout Dinotopia who are former guardians of the island. They are far too old now to defend much of anything. If you ever meet any of them, I'm sure with some persuasion they'd give you other mallet heads. You may find other smaller sunstones that fit into the mallet head. These sunstones, when placed into a mallet, will make it more powerful. Be careful when you use Hobie peppers. Usually they'll blind an opponent, though sometimes all they'll do is make them angry. That's about all you're ready for now. You'll gain experience with each combat victory. When you have gained enough experience, 2 things can happen. Your attacks will grow stronger, or you'll receive instructions for other attacks from messenger birds I send out.
I've got to get going now. Zane and the other outsiders are waiting for me. Are you sure I can't persuade you to join them? They're nothing but a bunch of low-life scalawags. It's not like they care the least bit about you. No way, you noodlehead. They believe the same things I do. Dinosaurs shouldn't be living with humans. It's unnatural. I still think it's a mistake for you to run off and join those thugs. Well, I am. And if I were you, I'd be careful. The outsiders might just have something planned that's coming your way. You and your band of bullies don't scare me. Well, they should. Listen, Drake, be careful. Things could get hairy. These are some pretty ruthless guys. Stay out of their way, okay? Thanks for your concern, but I can take care of myself. You should be careful too, though. I don't trust those outsiders. We might not see eye to eye on this, but you are my brother, and I still care about you. Thanks. Goodbye. Well, thanks for your help, Mr. Pollux. I should probably get going too.
You're welcome, Drake. When you head back to the outpost, Look up Ms. Oxbridge. She is a wise old lady who I think may have another mallet head for you. I could use your help with one last thing, though. It seems I've misplaced my favorite glass rocks somewhere deep in the cave. If you find them for me, I will give you some hoby peppers to take with you. I understand if you need to get going, though.
Breathe deep, young Drake Gemini.
Seek peace. Are you Miss Oxbridge?
Why, yes, I am. My friend Castor Pollock sent word that he has trained you in the use of a weapon. You must be cautious with a weapon. After all, the Code of Dinotopia states that weapons are enemies, even to their owners. If you are to use this weapon responsibly, you must wield it as a guardian of Dinotopia. You should only use it to help those in need, and never in a hateful manner. Tell me, why do you seek to be a guardian of Dinotopia?
Well, it's not like I'm really seeking it out. My father deeply loved Dinotopia. Before he passed on, he made my brother and me promise to defend Dinotopia. My brother's gone off and joined the outsider thugs. And now I'm faced with life in this land, all alone. The only thing I've ever really cared about is my family. Now all I've got left of it is the promise that I made to my father.
Perhaps in time you may realize that your family can extend beyond your relatives. One thing is for sure, young Drake. You are not alone. If you will face the perils of Dinotopia's defense, you will need to become stronger. One thing you must understand is that the entirety of one's strength comes from a balance of one's mind, body, and spirit. In my younger days, I defended Dinotopia. I used a stone mallet to defeat all those that sought to harm this wonderful land. I haven't used that mallet for what seems like ages. There is an artifact within a strongbox on a distant platform. As an exercise to strengthen your mind, if you can figure out how to get to this strongbox and then return to me with the artifact, I will reward you with the mallet head. Good job, young Drake. You have proven to me that you are worthy of receiving this stone mallet head. Use it wisely.
Help! Any resident of the forest outpost! Ah! The hatchery is under attack and in need of help! Ah!
Oh my! You'd better get to the hatchery. Hopefully the matriarch is all right. Remember, Drake, only use that weapon as a guardian of Dinotopia would, to help those in danger of being harmed, and never, ever out of hatred.
Hello there, laddie. Where are you off to? Protecting the hatchery, is it? Well, well, very impressive for one so young. If it isn't too much trouble, would you be willing to help out an old dirt scratcher like me? Seems a disease has hit my crops hard. I know of a cure, but it requires dim root to complete, and I don't feel it's safe out there to go poking around. If you bring me 3 of these bright blue plants, I'll give you some information about a sunstone I know of.
Help! Help!
Hello? Is there somebody in there?
The outsiders have trapped us in this barn! The one that carries the sling has the key! Please recover it and let us out of here! The matriarch is ill. Just look at her! You have to find the antidote, Drake, and quickly! The outsider with the spear has the antidote in a diamond-shaped vial. It's blue. What happened? The outsider drugged you, and Drake here retrieved the antidote. I am very grateful to you, Drake. I know it is not much, but accept these gauntlets as a small sign of my appreciation. They will help protect your hands and forearms. I hate to be a bother, but If you are on your way back to the forest outpost, I would appreciate it if you could bring this eggshell extract to the herbalist there. I am sure she will reward you for its delivery.
For Drake Gemini. Ms. Uxbridge has requested that you visit her.
Welcome back, young Drake. Word of your heroics has traveled across our land. Though you have learned much, your mind is a tool that must constantly be sharpened. There are 4 plaques that have been placed around the forest outpost. Each plaque is uniquely shaped and has a symbol on it. After you have found all 4 plaques, return to me, and I will ask you some questions about what you have seen. The plaques are all over the forest outpost. If at first you don't find them, keep looking. Congratulations, you passed my test. Perhaps you do have the sharp mind required of a guardian of Dinotopia. Besides strengthening the one that you place it in, the red sunstone allows you to activate that mallet head's unique special power. I've received word from the Rainy Basin that the Hermit would like to talk to you in person. He is a Megatherium who migrated down from the mountains to live in the swamp and is a former guardian of Dinotopia. To find him, go through Banaba and across the bridge into the Rainy Basin.
Help! Banaba is being attacked by outsiders!
Take this key for the gate exiting the town center. I locked it to isolate this area to prevent any other outsiders from entering. One of the outsiders has stolen the tower's sunstone. Please get it back to prevent the carnivores from attacking us. Take this green sunstone as a sign of my appreciation.
Are you the hermit?
Sorry there, Sonny. I ain't no hermity type. No, sirree. You must be looking for that big, hairy fella down the weir a bit. I'd just be wandering this here swamp looking for some firelight berries. Oh, they be the best berry to dye your cloth with, they be. I need to dye a pair of pants I got from a little missy in Bonaba a fair bit ago. I traded her for a doll she wanted to give her daughter. Hey, I know, if you be going to the hermit, you might run across some of those berries. They be pretty rare, even in these here swamps. But if you find some, I'll trade you for someone in me sack. Got lots of goodies in here. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on with you. And watch out for those dinos. Some of them like to hide in the water, so watch it.
What's this?
Drake Gemini, breathe deep.
Seek peace.
Welcome to my home. I have heard good things about you, and the things you have done. You are well on your way to becoming a guardian of Dinotopia. I am the Sage of the Body. I will help you develop your physical skills and abilities. To do this, I want you to engage my companion in a contest of physical wits. See if you can defeat him. I warn you, He is a very skilled opponent, despite his apparent age and unsteadiness. At any point, you can end the contest by stepping up onto the platform here with me. Also, when you get hurt, there are many Jinka plants spaced throughout the arena. My friend will let you collect some, so that you may continue. Remember, you can stop the contest at any point by joining me up here on this platform. That was an admirable display of your skills, though I don't blame you for bowing out. Ha! Drake, you show sense. My friend is a master, so don't feel bad you couldn't beat him. Few can. The reason that I asked you to come here, Drake, is that I need to tell you some things. The outsiders have been scouring the jungles of the Rainy Basin for many days now, searching for abandoned strutters. To power these ancient devices, the outsiders have taken to stealing the sunstones from the rest of Dinotopia. The newly activated strutters are being used to build something in the Rainy Basin. I have not been able to find out what exactly it is, but I know what it is doing. It is killing Dinotopia. The Outsiders' latest endeavor is producing staggering amounts of pollution, which is beginning to poison the air, the water, and the earth. Unless stopped, I fear the Outsiders will reduce all of Dinotopia to a wasteland of toxic pools, poisoned plants, and dying citizens. This situation must not be allowed to happen. The Outsiders will not stop stealing sunstones, as they are the only thing that can power strutters. I think it would be wise if you obtained a strutter for your own use. With this task in mind, I have summoned a Skybax. The Skybax and Rider will be here soon. To help you, I am giving you this light tunic. It will protect your neck, upper arms, torso, and upper legs. I also have a mallet head. But I don't think you are ready to properly wield its power right now. Perhaps after you have gained more experience in mind, spirit, and body. I will give you the mallet. But for now, the tunic will help you greatly. Take the Skybax to the entrance to the world beneath. Descend and find yourself a strutter.
Drake Gemini! Seek peace. My name is Seth Skyward, and I'm here to take you to the entrance to the world beneath. If you're ready to go, we should be on our way. Now remember, hold on tight. Here we are, Drake. This is as far as I can take you. I have urgent business in Canyon City, so I can't take you all the way to the world beneath. But don't worry, you seem skilled enough. Haha. You can pilot my Skybax the rest of the way. He knows to return to Canyon City. Good luck. Well now, hello to you, young human. You must be the Drake that I have heard about.
Who are you? And how do you know who I am?
I guess introductions are in order. I am Atuk, the guardian of the world beneath, and also the sage of the spirit. And despite being down here, far from the surface world, I have my ways of keeping in contact. For thousands of years, I have guarded this place. Though I have ingested a good quantity of the root, it is not the main reason for my longevity here. It is mainly because of my strength of spirit that I have been able to survive all these millennia. I have endeavored, as all former guardians of Dinotopia, to develop my mind, my body, and my spirit. And my fruits are here, now, in this place of wonder. You seem like quite a strong young man, and well-skilled. But I wonder if you are ready. Perhaps, perhaps not. It is not for me to decide. You are here, and the task awaits completion. A mission of importance. One that will test you. You see here a strutter. It is waiting, ready to serve you. But it is unpowered. You must travel into the gem gardens and retrieve a sunstone to power this device. You then must return here and place it within the strutter. To help you, I have a mallet head of bone. Use it well. I will await your return. Go through this archway to get to the gardens. But be careful. A number of raptors have made the gardens their nest site and will defend them fiercely. Very good, Drake. Excellent. You have the stone. Now place it within the strutter. I see by your face you are confused. The sunstones are devices of containment. They are powered by the sun and hold on to that energy for long periods of time. The stone in the strutter needs to be charged. Make your way over to that lever and activate it. This will allow a beam of light to enter this chamber and power the strutter. Good job, Drake. I can see that you are skilled and have increased in spirit. Follow the strutter to the surface. It knows the way to go. Good luck, Drake. Breathe deep. Seek peace.
Thank goodness for a guardian like you.
Breathe deep. Seek peace.
Oh, help! Help me! A group of raptors ambushed me and stole my precious egg! They are holding it at the top of a tower, like this one here. This is my first egg, and it means the world to me. I've got a sunstone that I'll give you if you can get it back for me.
Hey, you there!
Well, please don't hurt me.
Oh, don't worry. I won't hurt you.
Drake, you took me by surprise. I've been searching this whole jungle for you. Ms. Oxbridge sent me, but I never thought I'd find you. Especially not in one of these crazy contraptions. This whole area is swarming with outsiders in those things.
Why were you looking for me?
The forest outpost. It's under attack. You've got to get back there as soon as possible.
How do I get there from here?
Normally, the easiest way to get there is to follow this path. But with so many outsider strutters around, it could be too dangerous.
I don't think it's anything I can't handle with old Tin Britches here.
It would make my trip back to the outpost a whole lot easier if you got rid of the strutters along this path.
Message for Drake Gemini. Ah! The sage has requested that you visit her.
Ah, Drake. Good to see you again. I have been hearing many good things about you. It seems you are actually listening and doing your best to develop all of the strengths that a guardian requires. A band of outsiders infiltrated this outpost, though they have since fled. They have stolen our tower Sunstone. I replaced it with a much smaller, weaker stone, but it is unable to protect the outlying areas of the outpost, and they are quickly being overrun with carnivorous dinosaurs. Find the tower, and replace the Mallet Sunstone with a Tower Sunstone. You are welcome to keep the Mallet Sunstone for yourself. I must say, Drake, I am incredibly impressed by how much you have grown in mind, body, and spirit. You are truly on the path to becoming one of the greatest guardians of Dinotopia.
Message for Drake Gemini. Ah! The matriarch reports that the hatchery is under attack and in need of help. Ah!
Help us! We are doomed! Doomed, I tell you! Oh, hello, Drake. Back again, huh? Well, I don't think you can help us this time. We are so doomed. The outsiders have taken our hatchery, Sunstone. Oh, carnivores are overrunning the hatchery. We are doomed! I tell you, doomed. I know you can't help really, as we are doomed, but the tower is that way. Go ahead and try to get the Sunstone back. I'm going to run around yelling a bit more before I go to the outpost and run around there. Doomed! We are all doomed! Oh, thank you for driving off those nasty raptors. They were going to eat me. What unsociable brutes! Now I must find my little darlings. They ran off in all directions when the raptors attacked. Could you possibly help? I have 3 babies, and they must all be very frightened. If you find them, you'll be rewarded. Please find them quickly.
Get back, you toothy dinos! Oh, it'd be you, young'un. Well, I thought you were one of those nasty dinos that's been running about. Sure are a lot of those critters here. I should get myself back to the swamp, where it's safe. Heck, though, on account one of those raptor types done stole my hat. Could you get it back for me? I've been eating my hat. It matches me pants. I think I got something in my sack that you would find useful for sure. Ah, yes, me hat. There. Now don't I make one handsome devil? Well now, let's see what we got in this here sack. Ooh, how about this here rope belt to hold up your pants? Ooh, I see you already got one. Well, not to worry. I got lots of stuff in here. Ah, here you go. A nice puce scarf. It'll match your tunic. Well, how about one of these here sunstones? A nice white one for you.
You may have saved us, matey, but we outsiders have a strange way of showing our gratitude. Get him!
Oh, hello, Drake. Miss Oxbridge is looking for you. Something important she needs to talk to you about. I'd hurry. The sage is waiting.
Well, Drake, we have finally discovered the reason for the pollution. Zane and his outsiders are using their strutters to build a factory that runs on coal and is making more strutters. These outsiders have no respect for the balance of things. Not only will we have to face an army of strutters, but the factory that is making them is killing the land. If it isn't stopped soon, all of Dinotopia will be poisoned by this factory. You must find their fort and stop them. Go through Banava and over the bridge into the rainy basin. The fort is near the temple ruins. Hurry, Drake. Dinotopia is counting on you.
Oh, thank you for freeing me, sir. Those nasty outsiders tossed me into this cage and said they were going to make me work at some factory or something. Now I can get home and take my cookies out of the oven. I don't want burnt cookies.
Well, well, look who's back. Oh, and he's got the key. Yippee. Well, I guess you want a reward or something. Here, take my last possessions then. Some swamp rocks. Leave me with nothing. Take it all.
Ah, look, friend. It is your old punching bag. Oh, Drake, please do not take offense. I am just kidding with you. You have made remarkable progress since I last saw you. I have heard good things about you. If you remember last time we met, I told you I had a mallet head for you, but did not think you were ready for it. You might be now. To get the mallet head and be formally declared a guardian of Dinotopia, you must meet my friend in combat again.
I am ready.
There will be less Jinka available, and you will not be able to quit this time. This is a serious challenge. If you can manage to defeat my friend, you will be rewarded. Get ready. Go! Very good, Drake. You have defeated my friend without the crutches of the earlier battle. Very well done. You have shown remarkable improvement and have proven yourself to me. I, the Sage of the Body, do hereby officially proclaim you a guardian of Dinotopia. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. Now, I present you with the metal mallet head. Take this mallet head with pride, but use it with humility.
Message for Drake Gemini. Jacob Gemini requests that you meet him at the temple ruins in the rainy basin as soon as possible.
Oh, thank you, sir. Those raptors were going to do serious harm to me, I'm sure. You haven't happened to come across another traveler out here, have you? You see, a friend and I were going to collect some root, but we seem to have become separated. If you could look for him, I would appreciate it. I don't think it's safe for me to wander around these ruins. I'll wait here. If you find him, just tell him where I am, okay? Thanks!
Well, looky, the guardian of Dinotopia. Oh, it'd be me great honor, your guardianness, to shake the hand of such a magniferous person as yourself. Who'd have thunk that such a young lad like yourself would be the guardian of a Dinotopia? Hey there, Guardian. Perhaps you can help out this old sack of bones again. Seems I had a bit of a run-in with a couple of them velociraptor types. Like all raptors, they be sneaky and thievish types. 2 of them done ate my shoes. And don't you know it, right after I be getting those sequins sewn on. Shoot, even you help me get me boots back, I'll be giving you something nice from the sack here. Yes, sir.
I've heard of your heroics lately, but I never figured you'd save me. Thank you. I asked you to meet me here because of something I found out recently. Everybody knows that Zane is a pretty ruthless man. I think it's horrible that he imprisons people to build the factory he uses to make strutters. I've heard some of the other outsiders talking about how Zane had even imprisoned a crippled man and was forcing him to work. After hearing that, I became suspicious and thought perhaps that it could be Dad. I decided to search Zane's personal quarters, and I found this, Dad's amulet. It's got to be Dad that Zane's holding. Dad could actually be alive. This is incredible news, Jacob. If this is true, we have to save him. Leave that group of thugs and join me in finding him. I wish I could, Drake. You were right about them, but Zane is very stubborn about not allowing people to leave the Outsiders once they've joined. In fact, I'm afraid of the beating I'm sure to receive for just being gone this short time. I think it's best for the time being to remain with them and see what I can do from the inside. That's horrible, Jacob. I'm going to the Outsiders' fort and I'll confront Zane myself. I demand that he release you and Dad. I don't think that's a very good idea, Drake. I think you underestimate him. He and his bodyguards are not to be trifled with. They will hurt you, or worse. Listen, I really don't want to argue about this. Take Dad's amulet. I'm sure he'd want you to have it. Also, I found this red sunstone in the jungle. You should have this too. I really have to be going. Please, Drake, don't even try to confront Zane. He's far too powerful for you. Goodbye for now, brother. There's no way I'm waiting around. I think it's about time that Zane and I meet. I've come here to see Zane.
This bloke here thinks he can just walk right up and see Zane.
Who does he think he is anyway?
I am the guardian of Dinotopia, and I'm here to get my brother back. Now let me see Zane. Right now!
Easy, Junior. You'll get your whooping soon enough.
Well, well. Is this your brother, Jacob? He doesn't look all that tough to me. Looks like nothing more than a boy playing at being a man.
Zane! I've come here for my brother. You will release him now.
What? Let Jacob go? Now, why should I do that? He's a vital and important member of my organization, as are all of my outsiders. It's time that this cursed land of talking lizards be brought under control.
And I guess that would be under your control, huh?
Yes, my control. But I'm a fair man, a reasonable man. I'll tell you what. If you can defeat my best warrior, then I will let your brother go. I will allow him to break his oath to me and mine, and he will be free to leave with you. What do you say?
It's a deal. Now send him out. There. I've beaten you best. Now release my brother. Now!
Grab him!
No! Zane! Let him go! He fought fairly. He won!
Life isn't fair, Jacob. Get rid of him now!
What happened?
Well, welcome back to the land of the conscious, Drake. You seem no worse for wear, though you were quite near death when my friends here found you in the jungle. Luckily for you, they were able to use their arts to heal your body.
Thank you for saving me. I guess I got in a little over my head.
Ooh. Things have taken a turn for the worse here in the rainy basin. The pollution has reached deadly levels and seems to be getting worse and worse.
A type of fern that produces an enzyme necessary to the survival of brachiosaurs is not producing spores because of all the pollution we've been experiencing lately. If we don't find more seed spore, and quickly, I fear the ferns will die out completely, and then the dinosaurs will starve.
Yes, I remember seeing ferns like that in the world beneath.
What's that? The same ferns grow in a cave? That must be the fabled seed bank of the ancients. Next time you are there, enter the seed bank and retrieve a vial of fern spores, and then find a way to distribute them once you come back to the surface. The very fate of the brachiosaurs could depend on you.
Well, you may be returning to the world beneath sooner than you may have expected. I did some research and received a note from the librarian at the Temple of the Sky. Long ago, when dinosaurs lived in the world beneath, they found some way of clearing the air above ground by focusing a beam of sunlight into a room of sunstones. If a special transmitter stone can be placed in the beam's path, it would reverse the flow and should clear the air above Dinotopia. I have again sent for a Skybax to take you to the world beneath. It will be here soon. Ah, here comes the Skybax now.
Fly high, Drake Gemini.
Seek peace, Seth Skyward. It is good to see you again.
And it is good to see you again, friend. If you're ready to go, we really should be on our way. Well, Guardian, that was an easy flight now, wasn't it? Let me get off first. There. Now I'll untie you and... Help! Help! The Pteranodons have me! Save me! Oh boy, I thought that was it for me. I said to myself, well, this is it, Seth. You'll never see another sunrise. And then you come swooping out of the sky and you save me. From this day forward, whenever I see the sunrise, I will think of you. Thank you. Well, I should probably take you back to the entrance to the world beneath. It's the least I can do for you. You know what they say? If you fall off a Skybax, you're pretty much done for. If you're not, though, it's probably best to get right back on one. Mind you, it's not the greatest saying, but I think you get the point. Let's get going.
The transmitter stone for the Gem Gardens. I haven't seen that in years. You mean this? This was my father's amulet.
That may be, but it is also the transmitter stone for the gem gardens. Look, it fits perfectly in this inset above the door leading in. If you adjust the beam of sunlight to shine into it, the beam will reverse its path and clean the air above the island. Get to the large sunstone and adjust it to redirect the beam. Watch out though, there are some big jumps you'll need to make. Excellent work. The gem gardens are now alive with energy. The reverse flow should clear the air above the island. With the gardens activated, the seed bank doors will be open. Go down and collect those spores. But beware, there are a couple of strutters that guard the seed bank. Take this green sunstone for your mallet head, and good luck in your quest. Well done, Drake. I see you have the fern spores. To use the spores, you must somehow distribute them into the air, high enough to be carried upon the winds, where they can fill the rainy basin. I hope you find a solution, Guardian. Be well, breathe deep, and seek peace. Whoa, hold on there a second. I'm unarmed. Are you Drake Gemini?
Yes, I am.
Look, I'm being chased by some other outsiders. It's all just a misunderstanding, I'm telling you, but they aren't listening. Look, if you help me out, I'll give you some information on your brother. Also, I'll give you some swamp rocks I was gonna use. Just help me. Whew, thanks a lot. Hey, look, your brother was real upset that Zane ambushed you like that and didn't treat you fair. Heck, even I could have told you Zane wouldn't fight fair. Your brother's such a dweeb at times.
Hey, watch it, mister.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I take it back. Look, Zane threw your brother into the factory along with the rest of the workers. Well, okay, slaves, really. Your brother's working a lot with some crippled old guy.
That's my dad!
Huh? I didn't know who he was. Just that he and your brother seem to know each other and cried a lot. Your brother isn't really some kind of bedwetting baby, is he?
Hey!
Hey, I'm just joking around. Come on. He was crying a lot. I mean, you know. Look here, take those swamp rocks. I'm out of here.
Thank you for rescuing me. Oh, I'm glad you came along when you did. I see you have some spores. You need some way of dispersing them. The geyser! Yes, that's it! It's located in the part of the forest that has not been torn down yet. Time it right and place the vial in the geyser. When it goes off, it will spread the spores all over the rainy basin. Good luck! Drake? Is that you, Drake?
Jacob, hold on! I'll be right there!
Dad! Jacob! It's so good to see you!
Son? Drake, my son. Oh, I'm so glad you're alive. I knew you wouldn't fail me. I knew I could count on you to come to my rescue. Oh, son, I'm so very happy to see you again. I hear good things about you, son. That you've become a guardian of Dinotopia. I am so proud.
Thanks, Dad. But I only ever did it because of you.
You must hurry. The factory is running at full speed, and soon there'll be enough strutters in the hands of the outsiders that nothing will be able to stop them. The core of it is the incinerator. Watch out, though. It is a living machine like the strutters it produces. I've seen it do things. Horrible things. If you can raise the pressure inside of it, you'll be able to destroy it. But be careful.
I think it'd be best if the two of you were to go back to the forest outpost. I'll meet you back there later.
Jacob will help me get out of this place. He's a good pack mule.
Real funny, Dad. Don't worry about us. I'll take care of Father. You go destroy that incinerator.
Here, son. Take this red sunstone. Its warm glow was about the only thing that comforted me while I was alone. Take it, and make your father proud.
Yeah, Drake. Make him proud.
Jacob, behave. Your brother is a hero. Treat him with respect.
Yes, Father. Thanks, Dad. I'll be seeing both of you again very soon. Goodbye, Drake.
I love you very much, son. Goodbye. For now.
Look at that sewage they're dumping into the precious river. You must help, Guardian. At the top of the falls is a pump that expels the polluted water. You have to shut that pump off. If you don't, I might not be able to talk to old Bloggy anymore. He's the biggest trout you've ever seen. Bloggy is at least 4 foot long. 4 foot? How often do you get to talk to a fish that big? Now if the pollution kills him, I won't have anybody to listen to me. Oh, how ruinous and sad. Please turn the pump off.
Hey, hold it! I got no weapons!
Drake Gemini.
Whoa, saying he's mad at you. He's bonkers. I'll get out of here if I were... Whoa, Scalies!
Unbelievable!
You took out them snaggly tooth critters. You done saved me. Here, take this helmet. It's the least I can do. I got to warn you, Zane's expecting you. You're gonna have your hands full, mate. Good luck.
Well, well, look who's come back. A big, bad guardian. How pathetic. You really think those scalies will honor you when you're dead? You think your precious Dinotopia will even remember you when you're gone? Well, I never did take you for a smart one. You're like a flea to a tiger. And it's very easy for the tiger to scratch. Get him. How did you beat my men? How? For nothing. A gnat. Ah! Think you've won, don't you? You think you've beaten me? Well, your greatest challenge lies ahead of you. Meet me at the temple ruins and we will settle this, once and for all. Prepare to meet your maker, Drake. This is the greatest, most powerful strutter ever. I will crush you. Ah, you destroyed my precious strutter. Now you've asked for it. I will swat you down like a fly.
Hit me with your best shot.
You are indeed a formidable warrior. Join me
and we will rule this island together.
I would never do that, Zane. You are a fool for even asking.
And this will be your day of defeat. You're a disgrace to mankind. You'll perish with the rest of your scaly friends.
Surrender now, Zane, and I will spare you.
Never! I will never give in to you!
This is your final warning. Give up now, or I will finish you.
I will not surrender!
Then you leave me no choice.
Because of your actions, young Guardian, you have saved Dinotopia from the hatred of Zane and his outsiders. Your daring trip to the world beneath, and of course, the destruction of the incinerator, minimized the consequences of the pollution produced by the Strutter factory. We are indebted to you for everything you've done. You are truly a guardian of Dinotopia.
Thank you. I'm proud to be a guardian of Dinotopia. But I should thank you for the opportunity to help protect our home. It was the wonderful inhabitants of this island that embraced my family after our shipwreck here. An act that I will never forget. For a long time I had my suspicions of your motivation for giving us sanctuary on Dinotopia. But I see now that it was offered genuinely.
Oh, you have grown much, Drake Gemini. You should be proud. Your dedication and willingness to help others will be an inspiration for generations to come, young Guardian.
Thank you for not giving up on me, Drake. I know I haven't been the brother to you that I should have been, but I promise that from this day forward, I pledge myself to my family. And not just to my brother and father either, but to my whole family here on Dinotopia.
That's right, Jacob. Every being on this island is a member of our family.
We all need to work together for this family. For all of the citizens of Dinotopia. In a way, we must all be guardians of Dinotopia.